Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Life After Lockup Recap here on Jade and XD.
Yes.
I know we're coming to the end, but this is a little dry too.
I'm so fascinated. I know we've had this conversation so many times. How do we keep getting sucked back in? Because they give us like some good juice, and then after that you be kind of invested, and then as time goes on you're like, why am I invested in this?
Yeah, Frank. Like, cause the whole time, cause now it's gotten to the point where I could just move around my apartment and like know what's gonna happen just based off of just hearing it. You know what I mean? Like I know what ugly face Nikoye is making, or I know, Bubblegum Gutierrez is being ugly. You know what I mean? Like I know. Like by this now. You know what I mean?
I will say this though. I didn't realize that Nikoye and Lacey did Pwan together.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw the Pwan, or you saw them say that they did the Pwan?
They said, I read that somewhere on Discord. I didn't know they was interconnected, you know what I mean?
Me neither, and apparently have interconnected for some time now. Because back in 2016, Nikoye commented on White Trash Kim's BBL, and how she was gonna get a BBL too. I think she's gotten one, from what I read, not from what I've seen. And then apparently White Trash Kim Kardashian went on a rant talking about how Dr. Miami fucked her up. Yeah. That's what
I have so many thoughts that I can't even share behind this paywall. So just know that none of them are productive, and they have...
Nigga, this is the most unproductive show in history, honestly. Can you...
Just no.
Oh, it's not safe or brave or... You're like, it's too controversial.
No, it's too controversial.
All right, fair, fine.
Just know that the joke had Donda in it. So... let's start with Indigenous Charles Manson and Bust Down Christiana.
Bust down. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is actually very sad, because this didn't really have anything to do with them.
It didn't. And yeah.
Outside of him randomly making her a koi pond in the front yard.
With that plastic dish tub, that irritated me.
It's food. He said it's food for outside. He was like, it's a replenishment food source. I'm like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
Like, why are you going to buy expensive ass koi fish and have your dogs and shit eat them? Like, no.
What? Like, who? Y'all eat koi fish? Like,
right.
Who are you, you savage beast?
Right. Like, no. I don't even think koi fish would even be tasty. Well, I feel all fish taste the same. But I just wouldn't feel like it would be tasty. You know what I mean?
What do koi fish taste like? Koi fish are a type of carp that can be found in many outdoor and indoor ponds. They usually are kept for pets. Exactly. So it's basically like eating meal. It tastes like what you would expect from your average freshwater fish.
Yeah, I say all fish is flaky. It tastes the same, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Something in my don't feel right about eating a koi fish.
Yeah, I know. It's like people who eat dolphin.
Right, like, or bear.
Yeah, like why you want to eat smoky? You know what I mean?
Horse, like why?
Yeah.
Why? And then, that of course probably the vegans are coming through like, well, you won't eat cows and pigs. You're right, and they're delicious. And we've been eating them since the beginning of motherfucking time. But nigga, we're not eating bears and horses.
Right, and all of you vegans rely on unfair trading practices and indentured servitude to get your meals, you know, and your seitan on your tables every day. Listen, they don't want to talk about the about farming practices and how, and also how veganism and fake meat is
killing the
definitely killing the planet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's almost as bad as the carbon imprint that you have from beef.
Yeah.
We should just if you don't want, listen,
unless you just
I
eat
understand
vegetables.
Veganism, right? If you having a plant, it's just plants, like you know what I mean, like okay, fine, but like when you start processing all that stuff, then it becomes a problem.
Let me be clear. When I talk about vegans, I'm not talking about plant-based eaters. I'm not talking about people who choose not to eat meat, because I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about those who put on their green vests and march around passing judgment and posting pictures and videos of bloody warehouses and shaming you for the burger that you eat. I've got plenty of vegan and vegetarian friends, and guess what we do? Break bread, nigga. Everybody eats what they want, and nobody cares what the next nigga is eating. But it's all of y'all who get high and mighty and righteous and sit up on your soapboxes and want to preach to everybody else about what they're doing. And I'm like, you made your burger bleed on purpose. Like, you want your burger to bleed, but you want to shame me by posting a picture of a bloody ass warehouse that, by the way, bitch, doesn't bother me. So, like, it just doesn't. You're cruel, maybe, but it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it's not like it's puppies and dogs and shit, you know what I mean? Like,
that would be sad.
Yeah, but it's chicken. Chickens are dumb. You know what I mean? Like, they have chickens and shit that play piano, but okay, that's stupid. Like, and like, yeah, cows, what purpose do they serve? Well, look, you know, I'm sure other cultures revere them and think of them as deities and things
Hinduism,
of that nature,
you know,
but that's
sacred.
not me.
But that's not me, nigga.
Yeah. Like, if I went to India, I wouldn't dare say I would like, you know, the steak almondine. You know what I mean? I wouldn't dare say that. I would just get some vegetable paneer.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? I would just save that till I get home.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah. I just... Fuck vegans. Well, not fuck vegans, but fuck those who are holier than thou vegans.
Okay! Fuck green vest vegans.
Yeah. Holier than thou vegans. Mm-hmm. So, the major part of their story was the fact that Christiana's mother has been diagnosed with lung cancer.
Yeah, it was sad.
And so, yeah, it was pretty sad. And, you know, and she's struggling because, you know, Tara is still gone, and, you know, it's just a lot of change and a lot of transition. But, you know, her mama is a fighter and willing to fight it, and we hope and wish the best for them.
Yeah, I felt really bad for them. I'm concerned for Christiana. You know what I'm saying? I know that she probably some sort of coping mechanism or something where her constantly saying, like, I've been clean for this long, like, this is hard. Maybe it's a part of it where she really needs to acknowledge, like, how that feels. But I feel for her, and I'm concerned for her. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm concerned for her just in the sense where it just seems to be piling on. Your sister has a drug problem, which is triggering because you have a drug problem. And then it's triggering because you're close with your sister. And it's triggering because these are your habits and how you've lived your life for a very long time. It's triggering for so many different reasons. It's triggering because she was fucking around with your husband and it created this thing here. And now this is the nigga you got to rely on because he's the clean nigga around you. And then your mother, who was like your home girl, now has lung cancer. And it's a pile on for her, and I feel for her just on a human level.
Okay. Yeah. I agree. It's just a lot going on with her, and I had that same thought. Yeah. I didn't want to like say it, but I was like, well, I hope that she has to dare to say it, a better support system than her husband.
Yeah, same. I hope she's got a sponsor and you know what I'm saying? Like, Because I don't want that for her. I'm not wishing that. I'm not saying it facetiously by any means. I'm concerned in a real way. I was like, that's a pile-on for somebody who really is like working very hard to be clean. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, especially like when, because this episode was a lot of montage of like, I didn't realize how much of her mother was a part of her story.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it was just like, yo, Christiana has come a long way. Like, I'm mad it's with this nigga, but you know, it's not for us. That's what the stars aligned. You know what I mean?
There's somebody for everybody, nigga.
Listen, yeah, but that's all I got for them.
That was them.
Who you want to do next?
The Predator hair and D, get them the fuck up out of the way. I'm so ready for them to go. Go.
Oh gosh. So so 3 episodes ago, you know, she approached him in his thickness on the side of a rock face.
So let me tell you something. Let me tell you 3 things. I watched it even more specifically this episode because he was dangling while they were talking. And when I tell you Papa's smooth wax, thick stallion-esque legs were sitting in that harness.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I was like, and the thighs match.
Okay. Yes. Cankle stand. I was like, oh my.
I was really shocked by how shapely his legs are.
If you were black and 30 years younger,
Papa, you might be able to hang out with Sierra and Megan.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, like the body.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, he was the body. He was the body. But yes, she finally reveals she's Jasmine Portello. So we didn't even get the catfish moment we thought we was about to get. I really wanted a white version of you shouldn't have called me a fat ass Kelly Price, but here we are. And so she finally reveals it while they're in those harnesses. And
I have a story to tell you after we breeze through this because nothing is interesting about them.
Exactly. And, you know, I did laugh, though. I laughed. Yes, I've got nails missing because it's time for them to come off. So it's just the honest truth.
It's such a long day.
It's the longest, nigga. It's been a week. And it's going to be a tie. But anyway, so I was dying laughing when she was like, you were mad because I didn't let you get the straight jacket.
Yeah. I did cackle like that. I was like, oh.
Hello. Now,
he got mad and was like, I thought we broke up. All because you didn't get, a little strap on that night?
Yeah. And because she went out with her homegirl. So all of a sudden she goes out with her homegirl. You didn't get no pussy dick and you mad. And I'm not saying that nasty. That's exactly what's going on here. You want her pussy and you want her penis. And you want that straight jacket.
What is fascinating to me is how I don't want to say it's like he feigns dementia. Not even like he's lying and says I don't know what it meant. It's like it's almost like dementia.
No. This nigga is a. I'm not even calling him a master manipulator. He's just a terrible manipulator because he goes through levels. You know, what's the gift? What's the lady? What's the kombucha lady where she's like,
oh, Brittany Bresky.
Okay. It's like that with him because my notes. So he's playing dumb first, right? He's like, oh yeah, I might know her. And then he flips it and says he thought they broke up. You didn't say that before. He flips it and says he thought they broke up. And then it's like, there's no time limit on how long before you can go out with somebody after you break up. Then he flips it. It was like, and I'm wasting a lot of time. Don't procrastinate. Wait, he said, don't procrastinate.
Don't procrastinate.
Don't procrastinate. And then after that, he flips it and says he doesn't trust her because he knows that she's been fucking around, which, yes, she has. But what you just did here, if for whatever god awful reason you want more Jade and XD, make sure you subscribe to us on Patreon.